Hello, everyone. It's been a long time. So much has been happening, and it's all behind the scenes. I have not been ready to come out and share everything that's been going on right now, mainly because I'm actually going into courts and fighting for what is right, I believe. Okay, so um, that's why you're not seeing me. But good news is I'm still waking up with lucid dreams. And one of the things that came to me was, this problem reaction solution. We have heard this a lot in the last 2 years. In fact, I think I posted it the first week of lockdown in 2020. And I found a video, and it was called the Hegelian Dialectic. And it's about Hegel. He was a philosopher at the time of, well, it's linked in with Marxism and communism. But the philosophy itself is really the philosophy of what we've been witnessing. And that is problem, reaction, solution. So I wanted to talk about that because the problem that they have given us, of course, was the V. The reaction was to put the muzzle on, to do the 6-foot distancing, all of the different reactions that they demanded that we do. And then the solution, of course, is that thing, right? Yeah. And that really isn't the solution in many of our minds, as we know. So I was looking at this and realizing that there's blessings in every type of philosophy. There is a yin and yang, right? There's always another twist, another side to what is being said. So this has been a philosophy, the Hegel dialectic. It has been a philosophy that's been used by Hitler and so many others, even prior, but especially by Hitler. Problem, reaction, solution. So start looking around you to see where those problems are being given. Like right now, it is, climate warming, another rouse, another, false flag. It is another problem. And of course, the solution is zero carbs. Cut down on the way that you're living, the quality of life, all of that. And then the solution, of course, will be that we have to sterilize the planet. We have to stop having the population growth. We have to stop eating the way that we've been eating. And quite frankly, I am a vegetarian, so I believe with some of that. But the fact that they're eliminating crops right now, they're creating a food shortage for a reason. And this all ties in to the climate control. So this is the second phase, as we know, right? The first one was the V, and now it's climate control. And the next one, of course, will be the ET invasion, which aren't ETs. So it is all about these three things. They're giving us a problem, they're giving us something to react to, and they're giving us a solution that they believe is best, but it's really best for their pocketbook, right? And best for their survival. So when looking at his full name is George, what is it now? Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel. Gosh, I remembered it. That's something, and I probably didn't pronounce it properly, but anyways, he wrote that everything that exists contains within itself its own negation and a seed for destruction or transformation. So he used the description of a seed and how it blossoms, how it goes through the stage. You know how it starts to destruct and open up, and then the first little sprout comes up, and then it grows and grows and grows. The timeline. Actually, I've got one here. Just one second. Okay. So here's a great example, right? You've got the seed process. And basically, I was thinking, this is what we're going through right now. This is us. We have been dormant for a very, very long time. We have not stepped into who we truly are as humanity, being able to be telepathic and telekinesis and time travel and all of that on a regular level. but that seed is starting to sprout. And the way for that seed to start to sprout is through destruction. Destruction. Literally, everything that we know to be true is peeling away. The layers are peeling away, and we are allowing ourselves to sprout and to blossom. And we're starting to see some growth, which is being rooted. This is the key, is when we are starting to grow roots. So we're shedding. I would say this is where we're at right now, is between the last 3 stages. We have totally shed the old way. We are on to what has been keeping us in control and dormant for far too long. And now the sunshine is coming in, we're being fed nutrients, we're being fed knowledge, and we're really starting to blossom. So in the Hegel dialectic, the belief system is that in order to sprout, all life is a cycle, and it begins with the destruction of what we were, what was, and that's what I think is here. So the problem was dormancy. The problem was control. And the reaction is to let go, to shed, to stand up, to become erect and reach up to the sky and say enough is enough and see our outcome. And now we're stepping into who we truly are. Because, like I said, this is a great video, actually, if you want to copy the URL there. This explains the Hegelian dialectic on a much more, it's still pretty convoluted, but it's much better than what it was. You know, that much better than what I can share with you. Anyways, the belief system that is every seed has its own destruction in order to transform. And a great example of that was right here. You know, the thought of a house. An architect, for instance, he has a thought. He believes that, you know, he can build this house. He has an idea, a plan. And the whole process from the beginning to the end, it's the destruction of the old way of thought that, oh, I wouldn't be able to do that. You know, this is my comfort zone that I'm in right now. You actually have to step out of the comfort zone. You have to destruct that old way of thought, the old luggage that you've been carrying, and instead step into the process. And the process is manifestation and actualizing what it is that you're dreaming of. And yeah, let's see. It is beginning of the process, right? So I think that this is a really exciting time for us. I think that the destruction that we're seeing around us is actually a beautiful gift, because if you think of it as the process of growth with a seed, you know, the seed has to destruct. You know, in fact, there are some seeds. When I was in Mount Shasta, I was speaking to a game warden there, and he was saying that there's a lot of trees that actually the seeds have to have forest fires in order for them to pop and be able to grow. Without fire, without destruction, they will not blossom. And we are in a fire right now. We are in a time of great growth. And I think it's time to celebrate this. Time to march, time to stand up, time to say enough is enough, and allow ourselves to grow into who we truly are and what we're here for. So if I was to ask you, what do you want to do in life? How do you see us moving forward? That's our next step. And that'll be the next conversation that we'll be having. And in the meantime, I want you to start dreaming. Dream about the life that you see here, us living. I don't think we do this enough. I don't think that enough of us have actually decided what we see as our final outcome. And it's not even a final outcome, but as our outcome. What is it that we see moving forward? So that's the next discussion. In the meantime, dream big, bring your heart open, wide open, and like that seed in life, shed away all the old crap and absorb the nourishments and grow, grow, grow. Allow yourself to blossom. And so it is. Bye for now.